Yeah, yeah, Dr. Dollar Entertainment. Pem pem, ijelebe. Pem pem, ijelebe. Pem pem, ijelebe.
Hello, loves. Welcome back to my channel. And today we will be accomplishing this honey blonde auburn kind of look with a little bit of highlights. So if you are new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe and then hit that button so you can be notified whenever I post. So let's get into this hair. I will be using 3 bundles, by the way, from your Naemea collection and a frontal. And yes, we're taking the hair from black and turning it into what you have seen previously. So what I'm doing is just taking some bleach with my 40 volume developer and going to bleach the knots. So I'm taking my sprays and kind of like pulling the hair on the frontal back so that way I don't get bleach on it. And I'm just applying the bleach that I mixed onto the lid on the inside of it, and I use like a very thick paste. And when I was done, I just turn it over, spray the bleach. This is the finished product. Once it had bleached, I think it was on there for like 30 minutes, and then I wash it out. I am using the same cap I always use, the mesh down cap, and I have already applied the cap to the head. And what I'm doing, guys, it is a new method that I have been trying to fold. I fold the frontal in the middle so I can get like the proper measurement. So when I pin it down on the head, because this wig actually end up being like a glueless wig. I don't have to glue it down if I don't want to, because I wore it like that when I was in Seattle. And I had already pinned the frontal down. I did what I usually do, pin it on both sides and then the middle. That's why I was folding it to get the middle part. And then I'm just sewing the frontal down from one ear to the next. Nothing new, it's the same old thing. And then once we're done with the frontal, we're gonna go ahead and sew in our bundles. Same thing that we usually do. But with this wig, I actually didn't cut my my width. I went ahead and did the flip over method. As you can see, I flipped it over, and I was scared it was gonna be a little bumpy. It kind of was a little bit, but it worked out perfectly fine. It was flat enough and the wig laid flat. I just didn't want to cut the wefts on this actual wig, and it turned out totally fine, like I said.
Dr. Dollar Entertainment. Pem pem, ijelebe. Pem pem, ijelebe. Pem pem, ijelebe. Jason on the. I slap police for your case. I go to war for your case.
So I'm just sewing in the last track so I can go ahead and close out the wig. And then next I will be going over the product that I use. So I actually lost the footage for the first time when I bleached the hair, but it was easy. I used 3 different developers, and I used the basic white bleach, and I used a 40 or 30 and a 20 because I wanted different shades of blonde. Yeah, it didn't turn out so well, but it turned out just fine, and I was satisfied with it. But what I did was I just did the more higher volume developer at the bottom, and then went up, so I did the 40, the 30, and the 20. So it's easier. You guys can do the same thing. Again, I said I lost the footage, and I apologize. What I will be showing you is the actual second time when I decided to go back and pour highlights into the hair. So I just decided to use the 40, and I put in some oil because I didn't want the hair to be so dry. So I put some oil into the bleach and mixed it. And then I just went ahead and part the hair in different places that I wanted to see the highlight. So mostly I focus on the two pieces that I cut out in the front, and then I also focused at the bottom because I wanted the bottom part to be lighter, which was what I was going for the first time. I wanted it to be lighter, and then as it went up, it was to be darker. So, I mean, everybody made a mistake. That's what I was going for. But I think I didn't keep it long enough the first time because I was scared. But this is not my first time bleaching our hair into this color. But, I mean, you just never know what you're going to get. So, what I'm doing now, like I said, just applying the bleach. Mostly, I will show you once I'm done. But, like, mostly towards the bottom. And then I kept it in there for a while. Just kept checking on it until I was satisfied with the color that I saw. And then I went in here, washed it out and everything, and then I started.
I go show for your case. I go slack back for your case. I go call MC Oluomo. I go report all of them.
So this is the final look, and I was very much happy with it. A lot of people is in love with this look, and so do I. It kind of remind me of the look I had when I got engaged, like in 2016. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what other ones you would like to see, and anything else you would like to see on my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. You guys have a wonderful week. Keep a lookout for my 3-in-1 video this week. I know, right? 2 videos in 1 week. Yeah, your girl's on the road. Bye bye.